terrified. Because it wasn't really a cloud, as you may have guessed by now. Hovering several feet in the air above the house, wearing a ragged black ball gown, black stiletto heels, and too much makeup, was a shikome, one of the death hags who served Izanami the Destroyer, Queen of Death. The shikome's hair hung in patches from her scalp, which was peeling off her skull. Her eyes were pure white under her false eyelashes and drawn-on eyebrows. And although her lips had caved into her toothless mouth, she'd done her best and smeared a bright red outline of lipstick around the gaping hole. When she breathed, it was with a rattling hiss that would make your skin crawl. I didn't know it then, but she had followed that fox halfway around the world. And she was waiting for me, too. Mom didn't mention my birthday at breakfast the next morning, which was odd. She forgot a lot of things, but she'd always done something special for my birthday. Pancakes for breakfast, handmade jewelry, a drawing of the two of us. Are we doing anything for my birthday? I asked her, a little annoyed. Oh, I'm sorry, Momo. I forgot all about it. She looked more nervous than sorry. She looked like she was lying, in fact. Maybe we can do something tomorrow. I should have realized right then that something was wrong. But instead I decided to believe that she was planning a surprise and dropped the subject. I told her about the fox, without the waiting and winking part, because the whole issue with my imagination was kind of a sensitive subject between us. Still, Mom loves foxes, and I thought she'd get a kick out of knowing there had been one in the backyard. But instead of smiling with delight, or asking me reproachfully why I hadn't woken her, she went pale. What did he look like? She asked. I don't know, like a fox, I said impatiently. Sharp nose, bushy tail. Where did he go? I shrugged. The last I saw him, he was hiding under the pine trees. Mom stared into the air, and her eyes grew unfocused. What? She refocused on me and bit her lip. Nothing, she said. Nothing at all. Shivering, she pulled her bathrobe more tightly around herself before sighing and leaning back in her chair, eyes closed. I forgot about the fox. Are you okay? I'm just a little tired. I think I might go back to bed. She pushed herself up and left the kitchen, moving slowly, carefully, as if walking was causing her pain. As I finished getting ready for school, I wondered if I should make a doctor appointment for her. I was used to making them for myself. She wasn't the greatest at stuff like that. But how would I convince her to go? She hated doctors, and I couldn't remember the last time she'd gone to one. If she was sick, we probably wouldn't be able to do anything for my birthday, I thought with some disappointment. I glanced at the clock. I'd have to think about all of that later. I had more pressing things to worry about, like getting through the school day. I sighed and swallowed the low-key feeling of dread I always felt before going to school. The thing is, I was not exactly what you would call well-liked. Don't get me wrong, no one actively hated me or anything, but I was pretty much at the very bottom of the trash heap known as the 7th grade social scene. How do I know? You know these things. But if you want proof, I've got plenty. For example, Kiki Weldon had recently made a list that ranked all 71 7th graders at Oak Valley Middle School in order of popularity, and it had gotten printed and posted on the wall at school. Guess who was number 71? Even worse than my rank was the fact that other low-ranked kids seemed to think that associating with me might somehow jeopardize their sweet, sweet spots in the upper 60s. So Sunita Agrawal, number 65, stopped answering my calls. Forget about texts. Mom didn't let me have a cell phone. Eliza Lang, number 67, rolled her eyes for all to see when she got partnered with me in Spanish class. Marina Fernandez.